Welcome back to my channel. Let's solve this question under scalars and vector quantity. He said a boy is pulling a load of 150 Newton with a string inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal. If the tension in the string is 105, the tension, which is the force, okay, don't be confused with these two values. Now, this is the value of the load. Are you getting it? This is the value of the load, while this one is the value of the force. If the tension in the string is 105, okay, the force tending to lift the load off the ground is. Before we start with the calculation, let me explain something. Under the study of scalar and vector quantity and from other topics, when we are solving or calculating for the value of x and y components, are you getting it? So let's say we are calculating for, this horizontal line is the x component, right? This is a positive x and the negative x, while this vertical line is the y component, positive y and negative y, isn't it? So when we are solving for the x component, we make use of cos, right? But when we are solving for the y component, we make use of sine, isn't it? So look at this question. They said if the tension in the string is 105, okay, the force tending to lift the load. What does it mean? Now a boy is pulling a load of 150. That is it's talking about the heaviness, I guess. 150 with a string inclined at angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal. They are now asking, they said the force that is tending to lift the load from the ground. Are you getting it? I said when the equation is based on horizontal, we use what? Cos. But if the equation is based on vertical, the force tending to lift the load upward, meaning the load is trying to what? A force is trying to pull the load upward, which is from the horizontal state to what? Vertical state. Are you getting the point now? The force tending to lift the load off the ground, from the ground. So meaning the load is trying to be what? In a vertical position. So what we use is what? The sine. Are you getting me? Supposing the equation is based on horizontal, we will have used what? We'll have used cos, but the equation is what? Based on vertical, so we use sine. So it will now be, since y represents the vertical, which is sine, so equal to f, okay, sine theta. So equal to, the force is, look at it, 105 multiplied by sine what? Or 105 sine, the angle is what? Is 30 degree. So f equal to 105 multiplied by sine 30 is 0.5. So the final answer is 552.5 Newton. So this is a given answer, or this is the value to this given question. Okay, so this is how to solve questions under scalars and vector quantities. So I've dropped a lot of videos under this topic. You can scroll down and watch the previous videos.